We quick to say till Valhalla, knock out our 22 push-ups, but we gonna leave out the part that we the reason why he got there.
I want to say something. A pause, motherfucker.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. What's going on, everybody? As we all know, mental health is a huge piece for me. And recently, as I become a better version of myself, I've decided that it's time for me to go to therapy because I understand how life can be a little overwhelming and we all need help navigating through the trenches of military service in and out of uniform. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who is trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. First, all you got to do is go to their site. Matter of fact, you can use my link right here. Answer a few questions and BetterHelp will match you with a professional who has years of experience helping people with struggles just like yours. You can do it all from your phone or computer via phone call or video chat or messaging, however you feel most comfortable. It's the easiest possible way to start talking to a therapist. You will be matched to a therapist usually within 48 hours so you can get started fast. Let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist who can support you all from the comfort of your home. Visit betterhelp.com/MeechSpeaks and enjoy a special discount on your first month. What's going on, everybody? It's that ordinary podcaster with the extraordinary thoughts that tells you to stop being great and be extraordinary. I'm Demetrius Thigpen, also known as Meech Speaks, and welcome back to another episode of the Talkin Crazy Podcast. Now, before we get started with this podcast, don't forget to head on over to your favorite streaming platform, whether that's Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts, and leave this podcast an honest review because this podcast deserves to grow just as much as we do. Now, I said that we would have a special guest on the show. And to be honest with you, I mean, look, is he a special guest? Yes. Okay. Have we done a couple of episodes together? 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Joe Julio.
I hate you, Meech.
I said it right.
I'm done. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. What's up, y'all? I'm back.
Peezy back on the show. Gerson Parm. Y'all already know what it is. Let's go ahead and get started with today's episode. You my most frequent guest on the show.
Because I'm here with you. And you're not going to let it go. I'm here with you.
You my most frequent guest on the show. Like, some guests I have on the show and I'll never talk to those people ever again. You know what I mean? We might say something through social media. It probably, before we even get started, there's nothing more, I don't know how to describe this, but people will come up to me now that I'm on recruiting duty, and people will come up to me and be like this, hey man, you know what you should start making content like? Gunner Sergeant Parm, man, like his content is just good, dude. Like you should emulate that. And I'm just sitting back and I'm just like, wait, are we talking about Peezy? Like that's who we talking about? Like, people run up to me and show me your videos. Like, hey, did you see this? Like, this is so funny and relatable. And I'm like this, bro, I just talked to the guy. I'm texting him right now.
Meech, it's because first of all, it's not content. So when people come up and say that shit, you need to check them. All right. This is real life stuff that's happening to me. All right. Y'all, it's not funny. It's not funny, Meech. This is real. You think I'd just be making stuff up? You think I'd be in the office like, that sounds. No, this stuff is really happening. And the only reason we connecting like this, where this is, my 10th appearance on the show is because we on the same schedule now. And we feel the same stuff now. We feel it. You understand this now.
Not a day goes by that I don't.
It's weird. Hold on.
Curse your name.
Hold on. And it's crazy, right? Because this is a great segue into this topic. Because Meech, like, before you was out here, on the outside looking in, this shit may have looked funny, cool, smooth. But now, here you are, a year and some change later, and now you know what it's really like to be a recruiter in 2025.
First off, since when did you start doing fucking segues? Since when did you start doing segues? You done segued into the episode, into the topic, but I mean, my thing is when did you start doing segues?
That's what I'm a hype man. This your show, man.
I get that, man. But
why
I mean,
you messed it up?
No. We can I'm a segue into it because I'm a podcaster, Peezy. But at the same time, since when did you start doing segues?
Look,
but as we sit back, man, and come together on this episode, man, like you're right. You know, we are on the exact same schedule. And if you were to talk to me, I say probably like a year ago, 2 years ago, you know, I probably wouldn't. To be honest with you, bro, like I remember seeing y'all on recruiting duty and just saying like, damn, man, they having a blast out there. You know what I mean? Like y'all are having a blast. I remember seeing you come out there with the check, with the mic and everything like that. Like, and I'm like, dang, man, like I can definitely do this.
You know, I'm so happy you said that because a lot of people see that, but they don't know how much work it takes to get there. They don't know how many people you have to talk to. They don't know how many times you got to get shut down. You got to get cursed out, called out your name, called a racial slur, called a sellout to give a kid a check to go to college. They don't know. So it kind of skews your vision on what to expect when you come on this duty, when you see people doing that, because I enjoy that. That part keeps me going. But a lot of these people that talk about recruiter related issues, they only see that one side, so they'll never be able to relate to the other.
So can we just get straight to it?
Mm-hmm.
Can we just get straight to it? Because I'm gonna just be honest with you, man. Like obviously, you know, like over this week, man, like I done seen a poolee that ain't even mine on social media. You feel me? I done seen somebody poolee that ain't even mine. And before I even began, what he did was stupid, 100%. Could have been handled better, 100%. 100%. You know what I mean? Me and you, we both have had that conversation. You feel me? But I'm going to say this, though, real quick. It's a lot of people on recruiting duty. Let me rephrase that. I apologize. It's a lot of people in the fleet that got a lot of opinions about us on recruiting duty. You feel me? It's a lot of people right now. I'm going to just say this real quick, man, because it's a lot of people right now that will go on light duty if they found out they got hissed for recruiting duty. It's a lot of people right now that'll go to BRC, fail to PFT multiple times just to get out of it, but they got an opinion about it. I don't know about you, Peezy, but the career planner should be busy all this week because we got so many ambassadors to the community. I didn't know. I didn't know that it was so many people that wanted to come out here. But y'all telling us like, hey, it's a volunteer service. I hear that. And because I hear that, I also know that you ain't never stepped foot out here before. Because you ain't never had to look for the volunteers. It's a volunteer service, but based off of your opinion, I could tell that you have never had to look for the volunteers. You ain't never been in a situation where it's like, hey, good morning, my name is Gunnar Sarnthip. Oh, never mind, he hung up. And have somebody say, hey, call somebody else. What are you doing? Call somebody else. Congratulations on getting that person. Hey, do me a favor. Can you go find somebody else? Oh, boss, it's time to go home, man. Hey, what do you got for tomorrow? But these exact same people have something to say as soon as somebody mess up. And it breaks my heart, man, because we could sit back and talk about like, oh, well, you know, the kid probably had better plans. I completely understand that. Oh, well, the kid, you know, probably decided that this wasn't for him. I completely understand that. But a lot of people that are trying to say that have never been in these shoes. They probably don't even know the whole backstory to it. So I will say this wholeheartedly. There's a lot of people that ain't out here that got opinions about what's going on out here. And that's really why I'm here, bro, to be honest with you.
Can I let off a round?
Oh, please, though.
First of all, yes. Yes. I've been doing this for a long time. Meech, I've been a station commander for God damn.
I've never even met you as a recruiter. I don't know what you were as a recruiter, bro. You've always just been a boss.
You know, and I only wrote 13 contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Three of them didn't make it. I was on the bag for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody ever wants to check my stats as a recruiter, I was only on the bag for 6 months. I put in so much work to resurrect a dead AO that I took complete ownership of it. And it almost broke my heart for them to be like, hey, we want you to run the station. Because I took over right after COVID. The recruiter that I took over, he had written a 0 for 5 months in a row. So that means nothing came out of that AO for 5 whole months. And I refused. I did not come out here to suck.
Can I just chime in? I don't mean to do that to you, but a lot of people don't understand, like, 5 months. You feel me? How many days is in a month?
30 minimum.
30 days, right? Okay. And you
28,
said
30, 28, 30.
you know, depending on, what month it is, right? So roughly we'll just round up to about 30. You see what I'm saying? And you
That's
said
10
5
contracts.
months.
It's 10 contracts. You owe the Marine Corps 10 contracts.
Okay. You had to find 2 people a month, and you could not do that for 5 months straight.
Not me. Hold on. Make sure nobody says that.
I'm
Not
just
me.
saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So I took over this AO. I remember, never forget, man. I made so many sacrifices for recruiting duty, and I can't wait to come on and spill the beans on that. But I took over and I started finding shit, writing. Then they made me a boss.
Mm-hmm.
So as I came into my own, I didn't even make it through a whole school year, bro. I didn't even get to, finish off and see the kid and write kids to graduate. I didn't get that. But the thing that what I want to do when I say that is I've been a station commander, and as a station commander, your job is to close and manage the pool. What do I mean by close? You need to ensure that these individuals take the Marine Corps seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So when I tell you this, I have written a lot of contracts. I have sent a lot of poolees to boot camp, and I've taken a lot of discharges. I've had my heart broken plenty of times, to the point where I don't trust people. I don't trust people. I'm not trusting you till you get on the bus, till you get on the plane. And I still don't trust you when you're down there. I had a kid call me 2 weeks ago on his second day trying to quit. What are you doing, man? You people don't understand this, and you might have to clip this. Check this out. You gonna meet a kid in August that is in high school, and he's gonna believe in you to get him ready to join the Marine Corps by any means necessary.
Mm-hmm.
And most 90% of Marine recruiters, if you say yes, they're going to do whatever it takes to get you to the finish line. That's the fucking difference between us and all these other branches. So what does that mean, getting you to the finish line? If we got to teach you the 10th grade all over again to get you to pass the ASVAB, we're going to do that. If we got to buy you clothes so you can go to MEPS, we're going to do that. If we got to buy you food because you hungry, we're going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
If we got to buy groceries for your family, we're going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
If we got to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to take you to the gym so you could work out, so you could make the weight, the contracting weight, then the shipping weight, guess what the fuck we finna do? We gonna do that, Meech. So when you with this kid and you picking him up for PT, taking him home, and you going throughout the entire school year, you checking in with his teachers, you pulling his grades in the middle of the year to make sure they on track to graduate. You going to their graduation. You making sure that they are on the right path, and they get to the finish line and they look at you and they say, this ain't for me. The only thing you're going to be able to say back is, what the fuck did you say? What do you mean it's not for you? Why you ain't tell me that 8 months ago when I was buying you food? Why you ain't tell me that 6 months ago when I was buying you clothes? Why you ain't tell me that 4 months ago when I was teaching you algebra? Why you ain't tell me that 3 months ago when I was teaching you how to read? So when I tell you the heartbreak, when you build relationships with these people in the community and they look at you and they be like, it's not for me, man. Just don't want to do it. You're going to feel some type of way.
100%. And you know what's so crazy, dude? Like, and my first contract was in, I think, when was it? It was August, yeah? I got out here in May. You know what I mean? I ain't really get on the bag. I was in par in July. You feel me? My first one was in August. You see what I'm saying? I met this kid. I stayed with this kid throughout his entire school year. The kid stayed 30 minutes away from my office, but went to school in my AO. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm picking him up and taking him home. You see what I'm saying? I'm with this kid day in. I done met his counselors. I met his family. I done met his girlfriend. You feel me? I'm with this kid throughout the entirety of it. This kid done cried on my shoulder over some shit that done occurred in his life. I'm talking to him like this my son. You feel me? I'm at his graduation. I ain't even been at my own fucking kid's graduation. You know what I mean? And it's the thing that you brought up, man, that I feel like a lot of people, and this is what killed me about the entirety of the situation. I'm having dinner with this kid. I done missed dinner with mine. You feel me? I'm buying clothes for this kid because he don't got a collared shirt. I'm teaching him how to tie a tie because ain't nobody else ever taught him how to tie a tie. I'm explaining things to him that I was holding on to explain to my own son, Peezy. And then to see him finally get on the bus, you know, and make it through boot camp, I'm grateful that I saw him to the end. But I've also had a kid that I worked the entire time, 5 months straight. Showed up to his award ceremony. He wasn't even there. Talked to his family. Tell him, hey, you need to get your grades up. Work out with him. Just for him to look me dead in the face and say, this is too challenging. I don't want to do it no more. I done believed in you. And I don't think a lot of people really understand how much the recruiter believes in you. You feel me? Because everybody will say like, oh, it's a quota. Oh, he's getting paid for this. We don't get paid shit for this. Because let's be frank, Peezy, come on, bro. If we got paid per contract, do you think that the conversation would be different?
I've seen that video.
You see what I'm saying? Like, Peezy, don't you think that if I got paid for per contract, you think I'm getting no-showed this month? You think I got no-show today? Boss man, hey, look, I just need you to come with me. I'm going to this kid's house. I'm going to seal the deal. We don't get that. And for him to look at me and say like, hey, bro, man, like, I don't even want, no, he didn't even say it was too challenging. We had to go to his house for that. He said over the phone, I'm exploring my options. What do you mean you exploring your options? We leave in 3 days. We go to boot camp.
It's one of those.
You feel me? And the worst part, bro, is that literally a day later, I would see that video. I would see that post. So I knew exactly where his headspace was at, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly where his headspace is at because I literally just took one. But the fact that everybody else, man, like they can't put themselves in that perspective. They can't understand exactly what that situation probably looked like. They don't know how long he had been working with that kid. They don't know what battles him and that kid that had to fight together. You know what I mean? To battle disinterest from the parents. Go ahead, please.
And I think that's the thing, man, that it irritates me because I literally try to show the most raw, uncut version of recruiting duty.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the examples that we're shown, and I don't want to go into detail because I don't need any more targets on my back. They're not realistic.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the training isn't live fire, you know, or it has, that's iPhone 7 training. We on my iPhone 16. This shit is different now, man. This duty has the highest suicide rate for a reason. Like, we talked about it months ago, last year on the podcast, that people don't have what it takes to be out here. Like, some people can't take it. And it's normally the ones that take the job serious, bro.
Mm-hmm. They give a fuck.
Yeah, bro, it's them. The ones that don't, they'll take the RFC, the GOS. They'll say whatever they need to say to get off the duty and leave everybody else out here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you how many people I've seen leave the duty and go to the fleet and get promoted.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, bro, you cried, bro. You tapped. You went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And now they giving you more rake and more responsibility.
Yeah.
And we still out here getting it. Like, yo, what the hell is that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you, man, like, I don't have no sympathy for that. I had to get over the whole discharge thing. And I had to tell my guys, I was like, let me tell you something. Don't ever fear a discharge. Just make sure that your skills are honed enough to go replace that discharge. And you never stop. You got to build your bucket. You got to do what you got to do because anybody can turn on you at any given time. People don't care about, they don't have honor. They don't have, that kind of stuff. And I'm not sitting here talking about like recruiters are perfect and whatever the hell. I'm talking about a specific subject right now. I'm talking about how everybody is dogging this Marine. And I get it. He was wrong. I don't agree with it. I got to say that because somebody going to clip it and flip it. He was wrong.
100%.
But if you got 100,000 people following you, he got 300. Don't post his shit. Don't support it. Don't exploit it. We get it.
Man, it's so crazy that you bring that up, bro, because when it came up, I looked through the comments. And I didn't see not one person say, brother, you're better than this. Take it down. I didn't see not one person do that. He had 300 followers. The average post was doing 40 likes to 50. Mm-hmm. That post alone had over 1,000 shares. Not one comment said, brother, you're better than that. Take it down. And before I even start, I'll take a moment and point that finger at me because I saw that post. I could have said, hey, brother, you're better than that. Take it down. Especially because I was there. Especially because I've been in that situation. But I kept scrolling because I didn't think nothing of it. But throughout the entire comments, man, you know what I mean? Some saying, go ahead, please.
I'm guilty of that too because I saw it. It got sent to me multiple times. Some people even tried to bait me and like, dang, he look at this, and I'm just like, I wouldn't do that.
Me,
why the hell do y'all think I would do that? I ain't never, I'm pretty bold, but my stuff is general, right? It can relate to multiple people. I'm not honing in and locking in on somebody. But besides all of that, bringing it back full circle, if you're not on a duty, if you're not on a mission letter, lower your voice, man. This ain't the time for you to try to exploit that Marine because we don't know what the hell he going through right now. Y'all show more sympathy for somebody who you will never serve with over somebody who went through the same boot camp as you, went through MCT just like you, and earned a title just like you. I mean, what y'all think we be out there doing in other countries when we have to? We bully them too. Y'all thought this shit was a game? We tell people all the time, this is the hardest branch for a reason. You 100%. Have to be mentally and physically fit. So I'm not justifying it. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, this Marine is still a fucking Marine. And we got Marines shitting on a Marine publicly.
And that's my thing right there, bro. And I can't stress this enough, man. It's that we sit back, bro. We sit back, man, and we'll say, man, check on your peoples. You feel me? We sit back and we'll say, check on your peoples. Don't, hey. If somebody's doing something bad, bro, don't forget to reach out to him. He's going through a tough time. Check on your peoples. And if something happens to him, we quick to say, till Valhalla. Knock out our 22 push-ups. But we gonna leave out the part that we the reason why he got there. It was finally said and done. They knock out their 22 pull-ups and say, we lost another. And that was my frustration, P. That we sat back and we said, oh, well, it's a volunteer service. Everybody doesn't need to be out there and stuff. That's because you've never been out here on these streets. You never had to look for them volunteers. And then the next question that came up, bro, and I'll just be completely honest with you. is that I imagine that he was a top-tier performer. What could make a top-tier performer make a stupid decision just like that? You feel me? And nobody else asks that. They instead of asking it, P, they at the Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps. They tagged the Commandant of the Marine Corps. They treated it like it was a fucking witch hunt. Not realizing this a person that made a mistake because he under pressure. Now, just like you, hey, he made a stupid mistake. You feel me? He made a stupid mistake. But at the exact same time, we gonna turn it into a witch hunt? We need blood that bad? We want to see him burn that bad? And then we sit back there and say that this my brother? Brother of arms, brotherhood? But you sat there, burned that man at the stake, and you over some shoes that you would never walk in? Over a phone that you would never pick up? Like that's what killed me, P. And that was the thing I think that hurt the most, man. It's because he had 300 fucking followers, bro. He had 300 fucking followers. But everybody who ain't even on his fucking duty, dog, ain't even on his fucking duty, is sharing his shit. And they got an opinion. Let's take a step back and really dissect that. You ain't even on this fucking duty, P.
You know how hard it is to get that much attention?
You see what I'm saying?
Hold on, Meech. How come y'all don't share whenever I give a scholarship out? Or when I'm handing out Christmas presents to kids? Or when I'm giving turkeys out during Thanksgiving? How come you don't share when my Marines are out there Toys for Tots, handing out stuff at the barbershop?
When I said check on y'all peoples, y'all didn't even share that. Instagram told me this video did poorly.
No. Because motherfuckers don't care.
They don't care.
They get something from it. I need views, likes, comments. I need attention. You know what I'm saying? The content I make isn't for me like that. It ain't like that. Hey, look, man, you're going through some shit. I'm going through some shit. We going through some shit. But I'm not finna sit here and make a whole, dang, this dude's in trouble. I'm not finna talk about it, especially if he wear the same uniform as me. You know what I mean?
The same duty as me. Going through the same struggle as me.
It's enough people out there that are going to do that. The Air Force already took it. The Army took it. The Navy took it. Cool. Let them have that. Y'all go ahead and have that. But we on the same team? Bro, let me tell you something. I need you to lean in when I tell you this shit. You do not talk shit about Superman if you live in Metropolis. You don't talk shit about Batman if you live in Gotham. It's a very simple concept.
I even take this because you don't talk shit about Superman if you in the Justice League. Dick Grayson used to have it out for Batman, but he ain't say fuck Batman when he was in the Justice League. He pulled him off to the side and said, Bruce, what are we doing? I ain't never heard Alfred say some shit about Batman in public. He said, Bruce, what are we doing? But instead of checking our brother, you feel me? Like checking him and saying like, yo, like, what are we doing, bro? Chill. Hey, let me get that video real quick. Hold on. Let me lock in. Hey, guys, this is not what we're supposed to do. Okay? This is a volunteer service. Bro, you ain't even on the fucking duty. Let me rephrase that. Brother, you have never even been on this duty. If I even ask you, man, like, hey, bro, like, what's your ratios look like? You don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. If I told you, hey, bro, hey, he got 3 P's, you're going to look at me with this like, what? To be honest with you, Pete, give me a second, because somebody even said, hey, they should fire him and send him to drill duty. If you don't even understand the stupidity in your comment, why the fuck are you saying this? Like,
Because they safe on the
Somebody
internet.
said that he should get fired, P, and sent to drill duty. Like, come on, man. Did that work in your head? You were like, hell yeah, I'm going to get him with this. It's a lot of light duty Marines fucking tagging a Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps.
Mm.
It's a lot. You know what? Can I just call a spade a spade?
There you go.
There's a lot of shitbags fucking tagging the Commandant of the Marine Corps to point at this Marine.
Mm.
There's a lot.
He out there doing the shit that they don't want to do.
You know what I mean? And a lot of y'all don't even understand. And once again, I can't stress this enough. I'm not excusing the man behavior. I'm not. He
Nope.
did something that ain't no day he wasn't supposed to do. It was stupid. You feel me? But I'll be lying. I'll be lying if I never felt that pain before. I'll be lying. P, when I took that discharge, I had his picture. It's on my stuff.
Chill. I'm gonna hit
You
you
know
with
what I mean? This is what I did to my phone. I was like this. And threw it down. I had to throw it down. So I understand exactly where he was at. I know it. But this is my thing, man. Is that we sit back, bro, and we say have empathy. Where was it? We say be understanding. Where was it? We say check on your peoples, but nobody checked on them. What's up?
They're gonna flip that. They're gonna flip that on you. He should have had empathy for the poolee. He should have, you know what I mean? Like, there's no winning in this shit. So I know you wanna, knowing how you are, I know you want to display that, but you gotta understand the arena that you want to display empathy and sympathy, but you gotta understand the arena you're in.
Yeah.
You on social media.
Mm-hmm.
These people don't give a damn about you or me.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I argue in the comments, I got that one post I'm arguing with people, is to keep the algorithm going on it. It got 4.5 million views because I'm arguing in there, because I'm giving them something. I'm giving them something.
All you told them to do was go to college, get a job, or do something with their life.
Boy.
You
Because
told them
I had
that
a
summer
uniform
break
on.
wasn't over, and that's a fact.
Meech.
What
Because I had-
high school graduate got a summer break? It's the workforce.
Can't even say that no more, bro.
It's Uber Eats.
There's no winning in this. There's no winning in it. So this is all I'm saying, man. For all these influencers that are taking that post and putting it up and talking over it and not blocking out the kid's face or not blocking out the recruiter's name, his last name,
because he's
like,
still in that AO.
You ain't shit for that. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're confused, if you don't know who I'm talking to, if you fit that description, I said it.
Mm-hmm.
When you see me in the fleet, come say something. Cause I'm tell you right now, whoever y'all think I am on this app, I need you to see me in real life. Cause a lot of y'all are a little too brave out here. A lot of y'all don't understand the laws of physics with a lot of things. And it's just ridiculous that y'all would sacrifice somebody on the same team as you or be so eager to sacrifice somebody on the same team as you. And that just lets me know what y'all do to me. So, bro, I'm gonna tell you, this shit was eye-opening for me. And it made me take a step back and look at what people are waiting to happen to anybody. And I mean, I look at the world differently because of this event.
You know, speaking of looking at the world differently, you know what this really made me take a hard look at? How easy it is to quit. Let me rephrase that. I'm so sorry. How welcoming it is to quit. It used to be a time, it used to be a time where quitters used to get shamed for this. Oh, you a quitter, bro.
That's bullying.
You know what I mean?
That's bullying.
I remember Big Wanda pulling me off to the side and said, if you start something, you going to finish it. We ain't no quitter. We going to finish it.
Yep.
But now it's, protect your peace. It's now go where you will grow. And I completely understand. If it's hurting you, if it's draining you, if it brings you nothing but fucking negativity, then obviously walk away. But it's gotten to a point now that the moment that you feel some type of adversity, let me rephrase, the moment that you experience some type of challenge, let me rephrase that, P. The moment that it don't go your way, let me rephrase that, P, because maybe I just need to say it as plain as possible. The moment that you not fucking winning in the very beginning, your ass going home. And you're going to find something that you can win at. And the problem, P, is the fact that you come from a long line of fucking quitters. So as soon as you go back to your village, everybody throws you a fucking applause. Everybody throws you a parade. Yeah, man, fuck that. But you can ask them, what have y'all accomplished? They can say nothing. Quitting has become so easy now. And it's become so easy because there's so many people that misconstrued growth with quitting. They misconstrued adversity with actual challenge. They misconstrued these things, bro. And because they not receiving the results that they want immediately, they walking away because they assume that it doesn't work.
It's called instant gratification.
There you go.
That's what all this shit is from. It's from society making. I can't tell you how many people are telling me that, we making money. People that stream online are making more money than you. How many?
Mm-hmm.
How many of them are doing that? Right? And now people are always trying to find the easy way out. And I'm gonna ask you like this: like this whole quitting thing. Check this out. I'm gonna give you two analogies. You in the ocean swimming. You go a little too far out.
There it comes.
You start struggling.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting tired. You're getting fatigued. That lifeguard swimming out there to you. He get out there. He's starting to get tired and fatigued. He trying to save you, but it gets a little too hard. Are you going to accept him if he quits? Are you going to show him the same mercy if he quits and you fucking die? I'll give you another one. You in a burning building. You on the 7th floor. That firefighter get up there. It's a little too hot.
Whew, shit.
Got too much shit between you and him.
Mm-hmm. My equipment too heavy.
Are you going to show him the same grace if he quits on you?
I got to get out of here. Sorry, bro.
Too rough.
Too rough.
Too hard. That's society now, bro. That's society now.
That is. And the sad part is that somebody going to hear this and say, well, I mean, of course, why would, two people are going to go down. Not realizing you've been put in a position to save lives. I'll even dial it back a little bit, P. I'll even dial it back. You go to court. Your lawyer walk in. He open his briefcase. He hear the trial. He say to himself, hey, bro, I don't know if we can do this, man. I can't. This is a little too hard for me. No, maybe that's too extreme. That's too extreme, P. That's too extreme.
We know that.
Let me dial it back. You in a relationship. Okay. You feel me? And y'all come into y'all first disagreement. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he says, oh, man, you know what? This isn't what I thought it'd be. I'm out of here. No. I'm tripping, man. I'm tripping, bro. Let me be more realistic.
Yeah,
Let me be more realistic.
Because I'll leave now. Go ahead.
You enter parenthood. The baby wake up at about, I'll say 12 o'clock. You able to put him back to bed. Then he turns around and wakes up at 2. And you say to yourself, damn, this baby always crying. I didn't think parenthood was going to be this hard. You know what? I don't want to do this no more. No, P, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe, no, because that's too far out there. Okay, that's too far out there.
You're going off
now. You graduate high school, right? Mm-hmm. You graduate high school. Matter of fact, you got a full ride scholarship. You put in, you tackled it early. You get there. You wanted to become an engineer. You find out on the first day that your professor really don't care if you show up or not. And he damn sure not about to sit kneecap to kneecap with you and say, hey, man, you need to bring this grade up. And you say to yourself, damn, this not even, I wanted to be an engineer, but this is a little too hard. Now you go back home and you drop out and you had a full ride scholarship. He asked me how I know that scenario.
How do you know that?
Because I talked to him yesterday. So when I tell you it has become so normal for us to quit, it's become so normal. And the sad part is, man, is that nobody is holding any type of accountability towards it. We want to hone in on the kid and say that he had a better option. You don't know that fucking kid, let alone do you even know that fucking recruiter. But the reality is that quitting has become so common amongst us that we always looking for the next best thing. But the reality is that the next best thing has to come with work. And maybe that's what it is. It ain't a quitting issue. Maybe it's a hard work issue. Maybe you don't want to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what it is. You want to stream like Kai Cenat, not realizing that Kai been doing this for how long?
8 years, some shit like that. I don't know.
Kai
4 or
was in
5
school
years.
when he first started doing this. He was a kid. And you think that you're just going to blow up overnight?
They do.
You want to be a real estate agent, just like somebody in your family. Because, business is booming in your local area, but you forget, though, that you lack communication skills. You don't even know how to look people in the eye when you're talking to them. It's easier to detect them. You suck at math.
Oh, man, bro.
Wait, Pete, it works for somebody else. It should work for me. You want to be a barber, but you got social anxiety. What are we doing?
And letting them quit. They give them outlet.
Who's
They're not getting the same. They're not getting the same. It starts with the parents. When you come out recruiting duty, there's an order of shit, right? First, you mad at the kids. You're like, damn, these kids. Then you mad at the teachers. You're like, damn, these teachers.
Yeah.
And then you realize it's the parents the whole time.
There it is.
Y'all the problem. Y'all get if you don't like it, little Willie, just come on back home. What? What? I know your family didn't tell you that. I know mine didn't tell me that.
My mama looked me dead in the face and said, hey, before I pay this money, are you going to do this? Because once I pay this deposit, there's no coming back.
We don't got that no more.
I look at my son right now, P, and I'm like this, hey, at 5 o'clock in the morning, you up. And if you don't get up, I'm leaving you. I'm not waiting for you. And I feel like maybe, you know what? And I asked myself this question, bro. Maybe us as millennials, we so busy trying to break generational curses that we inflicting more curses upon our family. We so busy trying to break generational curses as millennials that we don't realize that we inflicting more generational curses upon our family. Hey, it's okay. Don't worry. You don't have to stick it out. All right. We'll find something else.
I guess it is us, huh?
It is. We're the millennials. We're the parents now. How many parents have you sat down and you the same age as them?
Okay, so hold on. Hold up. Because I'm in the range. I am in the range. I don't think you in the range. You what, 2 years younger than me?
I'm a year younger than you.
A year? Okay, yeah, okay. So
I'm 34.
No, you 2 years younger than me. So if you had a kid at 7, if you had a yes, I'd be 37 this year. If you had a I ain't trying to give our damn ages away. Now we gonna get hacked. If you had a kid at 17, that kid would be 17 right now. So if I see a parent that's 34 that had a kid at 17, I know they didn't have no time to grow up. I know it. I know that parent probably went through some sort of immaturity. I've had parents come in, bro, I'm talking like kid is 17 and the parent is 33, and I'm like, God damn, in the 10th grade?
Yeah.
So they didn't have enough time to mature, or they had to mature too fast. And then the kids get to a certain age and they look at them as like equals, and they treat them like friends, and they baby them and they make them weak, and then we come off as be too harsh. But the thing is, like, yeah, I blame the parents, and I blame like my generation, our generation. They want to be friends with these kids. They want to be accepted. I'm gonna tell you like this. I told my lawyer the other day. I said I don't negotiate with children. I don't negotiate with kids. My kids. I don't. I'm not doing that. I will protect them, show them affection, everything, but I don't negotiate. Like we not doing this thing where we equals. You're not equal to me. My son cursed me one time. I sucked the air out the whole room. I was like, "What you say?" and it was damn. He said something about I ain't giving you damn guns be playing the game. I was like, yo, hey, don't ever get that comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Check that shit. And one of my boys said something crazy to me. He said, look, what you're going through, because I'm going through some stuff, your son ain't gonna appreciate it or understand it till he's in his 30s. And that's when it hit me with my parents. I was like, damn. So we're stuck in this position to where like we're out here and we're dealing with parents that give their kids exit strategies and backup plans, and they don't put that fear in them. Like, yo, if you don't make it, you're gonna die. And then if they fail, then you there to catch them. But they don't give them that initial, like, you need to make it. And that's just what we're dealing with, man. So that's why quitting is and we can go on and on about that shit, but that's why quitting is so accessible and it's so acceptable now. Because nobody ain't getting bullied no more.
To be honest with you, and I'm going to just call a spade, man, I feel like we getting to a point right now where we don't want our kids to be better than us. We just want them to be successful.
Oh.
You feel me? It used to be a time when parents wanted their kids to be better than them. Now they just want them to be happy. Now they just want them to be successful. But the thing is that, like, you're not pushing them anymore. You're not pushing that kid no more. Little League sports all at an all-time low because it's like, hey, you don't like the way the coach is talking to you? Fine, we'll go somewhere else. Not realizing coach talking to you because he see a potential in you. Hey, don't talk to my kid like that. Your kid a piece of shit. He a piece of shit. The way he act in school is just setting him up for two different stages. Either he gonna be in jail or he not even making it to a senior year. He gonna drop out. And then you gonna be like this. Hey, I don't know what to tell him. What you mean you don't know what to tell him? You the parent.
What?
But it's become so comfortable to just quit and back out and just give up and just find the next best thing. And sometimes we so quick to find the next best thing, we don't even realize we settling. We don't even realize we settling. P, how many times have you talked to a kid that said he gonna be a lawyer, be a doctor, be an astronaut?
I ain't never heard astronaut, but lawyer and doctor is pretty common. Yes.
I ain't heard a astronaut. I ain't heard a veterinarian. I ain't heard
They don't know what that is.
An actual engineer, bro, not a mechanic.
They just be saying stuff. They don't even know what that. Bro, how many kids tell you they're gonna be an entrepreneur? Like they just be saying stuff. Oh, I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna get into that. I already know you don't know what you're doing if you go to a community college. I already know that you are probably 80% fucked up if you go straight to a community college.
Bro,
you didn't plan and you didn't get your shit together to go to a 4-year school.
Bro, you want to be an entrepreneur. What's the product? Huh?
Clothing lines.
What do you mean, huh?
Everybody will make a clothing line. They clothing line. They don't really have, they don't know how to invent or be creative. They don't have critical thinking. These things are all taken away from them because of instant gratification. They're just not, bro, I'm tired, bro. I'm telling you straight up, like I'm going on year 4. I don't heard it all. I don't seen it all. You going to D1. What? You think you think I'll be making this stuff up? You going D1. You're not going D1. You're not doing it. You know what I mean?
But the thing is what happened to a point where we used to be at a point where it was like, bro, like actually chase that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that have potential, bro. There's a lot of people that have potential to actually do the thing that they just said. But the moment that it get hard, the moment that it get hard, now they do something else. And maybe it's our fault because we say chase your dreams, but we leave out like the caveats to that. We leave out the cautionaries. You feel me? You want to be an entrepreneur? Just know the next 3 to 5 years of that, it sucks. You want to go D1? Understand you got to be the best person here. You want to be a doctor? Understand it's over a decade worth of school.
And hundreds of $1,000s in debt. Bro, they're not built like that,
But
bro.
we are we selling it in a way of fear? Or are we just saying like, look, just be aware? And are we like in the moments of I want to give up, are we pushing them back out there? Or are we saying, oh, it's okay. It's okay. We'll figure something else out. You're good at pushing carts. You're good at pushing carts. I think Walmart's hiring. You feel me? Because quitting has become so normal, bro. I'm not saying bring back bullying. I'm not saying we should bring back shaming. What we should bring back is pushing our kids to their highest fucking potential. And telling them like, hey, there's going to be obstacles. There's going to be some missteps. There's going to be some adversity. There's going to be some distractions. But you got to fucking see it through. If you say you going to do something, you need to fucking do it. Maybe that's what we need to get back to. But as we come to a close of this episode, bro, what's something that you got to say?
I hope that the Marine Corps gives that Marine grace. I hope they give him an opportunity to recover. Because had he made that post and it didn't go viral, he'd be just fine. I hope that kid is okay. I hope he don't take it too serious. I'm pretty sure he was in the comments going back and forth too. I thought I saw something in there, but it's serious, but honestly, to me, it ain't that fucking serious. So I hope everybody comes out. I hope everybody learned the lesson and comes out okay from this. That's it. That's all I got to say. Thanks for having me on the show, bro.
And just like that, another extraordinary thought left this ordinary mind. I hope you enjoyed this episode half as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to head on over to your favorite streaming platform, whether that's Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts, and leave this podcast an honest review because this podcast deserves to grow just as much as we do. Also, don't forget to head on over to TikTok or Instagram and follow me at Meech Speaks. That's right, Meech Speaks. Meech is spelled Meech. Stay motivated, stay healthy. I'm out.